Hello guys, and welcome back to Yoga with Marina channel. So today I wanted to record a video on a short morning routine that you can do when you wake up, okay, before you start working or before you start your day, whatever you are gonna do. Okay, it's just to wake up the body and center the mind and prepare for the day ahead. Okay, so let's get started. So lay on your mat and rest your hands on your knees. Find a comfortable position for you. If you tend to do the cross leg position with your right leg in front, maybe if you can swap and put the left one there. Okay, and plant your sitting bones down on the floor. Make sure that you're sitting tall here. Your spine is straight. Maybe move around a little bit. Go one way and the other. Move the shoulders. Good. And bring your chin towards your chest slightly. Just lengthen the back of your neck as well. You can have palms facing down or palms facing up. It depends. You want more receiving pose or more like grounding position for your hands. And now close your eyes if that's comfortable for you, or have a really soft gaze to the front of your mat. And take a long breath in and a long breath out through the nose. And another one. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. And use this moment and this breath as an arrival one. Just to arrive on your mat this morning. And start shifting your attention inward to yourself and to your breathing. Observe yourself breathing here, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Follow the natural flow of your breath. Relax your face, your body. Soften wherever you feel that there is a little bit of tension or stiffness perhaps. And now start to check in with yourself, how you feel today on a physical level. How do you feel? What's the word that could describe you? That could describe how you feel on a physical level today. And then going a little bit deeper perhaps. Emotionally, how do you feel today? What's the first word that comes to your mind? And energetically, spiritually, how do you feel today? And repeat these three words to yourself for a moment. And then thinking about the wonderful day that you have ahead. Would you like to set an intention for today? It can be anything. slowly bring your mind back to your breath. And then softly, slowly, start to bring your hands to your heart center. And bow your head, bring your chin to the chest. And then very slowly start to open your eyes. And bring your head back to a neutral position. And now we are ready to start moving. So from here, where we are sitting, let's move into an all fours position, where ideally you will have wrists and shoulders in line, and knees and hips as well in the same line. Okay. If you tend to hyperextend like me, try to keep your elbows slightly bent. Okay. Don't lock the joints. And then from here, we're going to start moving the spine. So start going to one side with your spine and then up into a cat pose and then down from the other side into a cow position. Okay. So inhale here. Exhale when you are in a cat pose. And then again from the center, from a cow pose, inhale, go to the right, up and to the left. Good, and then go the other way around. So go to the left, up, to the right, and down. And another one of these. Good. And then we all meet in the center. Okay. Now let's go into a gentle twist. So inhale, extend your left arm up, and when you exhale, lower your left shoulder down and pass your left hand underneath your right armpit. Good. And now with this right hand, you can gently push the floor away and go into a twist. Bring your hips slightly towards the left. Take another long breath here. Good, and then inhale and come back up. Perfect. Now from here we go and to the other side. So inhale, extend your right arm up, open, and exhale, lower your chest down. Good. Stay in this position for another breath or two, pressing your left hand down on the mat. Inhale and start to come back. Good. And again, move your body around. It's really like a practice to oil the joints and wake up the body, so don't worry if you feel a little bit stiff at the beginning, it will go away. Okay? So now from here, walk your hands away from you. Inhale, when you exhale, bring your navel towards the spine, lower your chest down towards your mat. Take another breath here. Inhale, exhale. Make sure you're not overarching your back, bring your navel in. Inhale and start to come back up. Good, okay. So now from here, step your left foot between your hands. When you're ready to exhale next, bring your hips forward and down towards your mat. Good. Lengthen your spine. Good. And now start walking your hands backwards, send your toes up towards the sky. Inhale, come back to the front. Move your foot towards the left. And then gently with your left hand, when you exhale, roll into the outer edge of your foot and come back. And do this a couple of times, just to wake up your hips as well. Good. And now we slowly come back. We send the left leg back. And we bring the right foot forward. Inhale here, when you exhale, move forward with your hips and down. If the floor is too far away, or if you want to be a little bit kinder to yourself, just use the bricks, okay? It doesn't make you less yogi if you use the props. In fact, maybe it makes you more yogi. It's all about kindness and compassion. And then let's start to move back. Bring the bricks with you if you're using them. Stretch the back of your right leg. Another breath here, and then we move back to the front of the mat. We send the left leg back. Good. So now from here, take your knees wide apart and go into this active child pose. So you stretch the back, the sole of your feet as well. Lower your chest down. Inhale and start to come back into an all-fours position, and then move back towards your down dog pose. Keep your legs bent, remember. Gentle, compassionate practice for yourself this morning. Good. Send your sitting bones up towards the sky, straight spine, navel in. Long breath here. Good. And then step your left foot between your hands and then spin around so you are parallel to the long side of your mat. Exhale, rotate your feet to point to the corners of your mat. Good. Lower the crown of your head down towards the mat. Bend your legs slightly and start swinging from one side to the other. It's really good to reverse the flow of all the fluids, especially in the morning. It's going to help you to wake up. Use the breath to move from one side to the other. You can go a little bit lower. Keep your hips high. Your sitting bones pointing up towards the sky. Good. And then we stop in the center. We start to spin around back to the front of the mat. And we finish here with both feet together in a soft forward bend. Bend your legs, okay? Especially if your hamstrings are screaming, maybe in the morning they need to warm up a little bit more. Bend your legs as much as you need to rest your ribs on top of your thighs. Bring the crown of your head down towards the mat. Inhale and come up halfway. Shoulders back, navel in. Exhale, bend forward all the way. The main thing here is to keep the spine straight. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bend. Good. Bend your legs. Slowly start to come back up. And then hands to your heart center. Good. Okay. So now let's come back with these wide leg stands. Bend your legs and bring your hands to your heart center. Okay. Now we're going to take a long inhalation here. When we exhale, imagine like a fountain. Okay. So we inhale here, we come back with the hands together, and then we exhale everything out. Okay. So let's do it together. Exhale completely. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. And another one. Inhale. Good. Okay. And now we come back here. Bend your legs. Try to keep your knees tracking the direction of your second and third toes. Sit back. Try to have pubic bone and solar plexus in line. Take another breath here. Wake up your legs. Inhale and exhale. Here, go around with your arms. Good. Okay. So now let's spin around again. Place your hands on the mat and move yourself into a down dog position. And just feet and hands and all your body in this pose. Inhale, come up to your tiptoes. Exhale, send your heels down towards the mat. Stretch the back of your legs, your back muscle. Press your hands down on the mat, all the knuckles down. Now inhale, move into a plank position. Exhale, lower your chest between your arms and your shoulders, back your navel in. Good. Inhale, come up into gentle cobra. Use the exhalation to encourage your shoulders to go away from your ears. Inhale here. Exhale and find your way back into a child pose. Good. Take a wide legs child pose. If you want to inhale, come back into a plank position. Good. Exhale, stay here. Start to wake up your core. Play with your toes. Move yourself forward and back on the mat. Good. Okay. And now with the next exhalation, move back into a down dog position. Good. Step your left foot forward. Good. And then spin around, bring your right foot parallel to the short side of your mat and take a triangle pose here. Good. Active. Move from your core. Bring your navel in. Support your torso, your spine. Press the ball of your left foot down and the outer edge of your right foot back towards the short side of your mat. Good. Inhale here, exhale, move into a wide leg forward bend. Relax everything. And then move and do your triangle pose towards the right. Okay. Lift your upper body. Imagine a straight line going from your coccyx to the crown of your head. Radiate energy from your core. Imagine like a starfish sending energy into your arms and all your limbs. And exhale and come back. Good. Soften everything. Very good. And now we come back to the front of the mat and into a plank pose. Inhale here, exhale, lower either knees on the floor like we did before or all the way down, shifting the weight more into your hands, lowering your chest down. Good. Inhale, come up into a cobra or up dog. Exhale, move yourself into a cross leg position. Very good. Okay. So now from here, take your left leg, pass your left arm underneath and grab the foot from the outside. Okay. Move the hips a little bit. Good. And now from here, either keep the hand where it is or grab your big toe with index finger and middle finger. Extend your left leg forward and then to the side. Keep your spine straight and long. And then let's bring this leg back. Okay. So now the same on the other side. Bend your right leg, pass your right arm underneath, grab the outer edge of your foot. And then send this leg back and forth. It's like a baby. Okay. Just to warm up the hips a little bit more, and then same here, grab your big toe, extend the leg forward, and with the exhalation we move it to the side. If the leg is not super straight, if you have a strap, you can use a strap. If you need to grab your ankle, you can grab your ankle, that's absolutely fine, okay? Or like this. And then bring it back. Very good. Okay, so now let's go back here and we do an Adasana pose for a moment. So balance on your sitting bones, hug your knees to the chest. Good, and then slowly lift your toes, your feet off the mat, and then move into a boat pose. Shoulder arms back into the shoulder sockets. Navel in, think about your lower abdomen, that's where your strength is. Good, and look at your toes. Move your toes around, move your feet around. Good. If you want to extend your legs, you can as well. Take one long breath here. Exhale, place your feet hip distance apart on your mat. Hands behind you, fingertips and pointing at your feet. Inhale and lift your hips up, shoulders back. You can either keep your chin to your chest or let your head go back. I prefer this. Stretch the front of your body, prepare for the day, open to any possibility, anything can happen. And we're going to accept it, process it, digest it, and make the best out of it. And then back with the feet, with the hips on the mat. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, bring your navel in, bend forward for a moment. Keep your spine straight, grab your feet, ankles, shins, whatever is available. Good. Inhale, come back. And then we come into half bridge pose. So feet hip distance apart. Inhale, send your coccyx towards your feet, lift your hips and your spine off the floor. Interlace your arms behind your back, adjust your shoulders, send your hips up towards the sky. Keep the weight on your shoulders, not on your neck. And then slowly, slowly release. And bring your spine back down on the mat and your pelvis. From here, if you want, you do the half bridge pose again. If you feel like, you can go all the way back with your feet, touching the mat here, behind your head. Give a good stretch to your back. You can even lift one leg up and then the other, and play with gravity a little bit. You can twist them around, open them up, be playful. Good. And then from here, grab the sides of your mat if you are in this position. Otherwise, gradually bring your spine back down on the mat and then your pelvis if you are in half bridge pose. Either way, slowly, slowly, with a very controlled movement, let's come back to the mat. Good. Perfect. Landed. Good. And now from here, we go into a twist. So bring your shins parallel to the floor. When you exhale, slightly move your hips towards the left, drop your knees towards the right. Good. Keep your left shoulder in contact with the mat if you can. Take a couple of breaths here. Give a good stretch to your back. Prepare yourself to start this new day of endless possibility, and then inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, when you're ready, move the hips towards the right slightly and drop the knees towards the left. Good. Right shoulder down in contact with the mat, or as close as you can get. If it lifts a lot, slowly with the exhalation, encourage your shoulder to go down closer and closer to your mat. Good. And then inhale, press your left elbow down on the mat. Bring your legs back to the center. Move your legs around slowly, slowly. Massage your back with the floor. And then if you want, sole of your feet together, resting your hands on your belly. Long inhalation and long exhalation here. And just stay here for a couple of minutes before you start your day. Go back to the 3 words that you chose at the beginning of the session. Do you still feel the same, or do you feel any difference in your body here and in your mind? And then go back to the intention that you set at the beginning of your practice. Shift the attention back to your heart center. And then slowly, slowly start to move your fingers, wiggle your toes. Stretch your body again. Arms, legs, toes, fingers, everything. And then very slowly roll to one side. Any side will do. And then bring yourself back up to a cross-leg position. Good. We're back. And now we are ready to start the day. Okay. Bring your hands together to your heart center. Pull your head. And have a wonderful day. Thank you and namaste.